So when's your actual birthday?
April 26th.
I was like, yeah, because when you said you were a Taurus, so it must be soon.
Oh, fuck. Wow.
I'm an Aquarius.
I'm a Capricorn. I know. Taurus and Capricorns do typically get along. Not all, but they do. Not all, but they do.
I love Grace. You guys are
They're crazy.
No, I'm crazy on my own. I'm not crazy because I'm an Aquarius. I'm just actually certified.
Yeah, diagnosed, yeah.
Like, truly diagnosed. With or without diagnostic testing, I am fucking crazy. Are we good here? Does this work for you?
Yeah, this works for me. Does this work for you? Yeah, let's go.
Okay, great.
Okay. Can I do my welcome to another?
I mean, like, we know you're gonna, so let's just get into it.
Welcome back to another episode. Maya hates when I do a formal entrance, but I don't care.
Because you're like a fake Vanna White.
No, I'm so much better than Vanna White.
Okay,
but I
you're
do
cuter
love
than Vanna.
First of all, Vanna kept her job for... Matter of fact, she's still on Wheel of Fortune.
Vanna is booked.
And busy.
And busy.
She's had the same job.
Respectfully,
yeah.
I take it back.
Oh. All right, Maya's been on
my new thing.
Maya's been on a respectfully train. After she insults you or says something wild and outlandish and just hits you out of left field, comes at your neck, she'll go, respectfully. And I'm like, bitch, that didn't make it better.
I mean, like I told you, I was talking to this guy on Hinge and he was like, just let me know when you want to meet me. And I was like, I will let you know when I want to meet you. You don't ever have to question that.
And then he doesn't reply.
There was a pause and I said, and I said, respectfully. And he said, no, I take it with all the disrespect that you meant it with. Yeah, and that's when I said, okay, maybe I'm in my match because he could handle it.
Well,
no,
we don't know.
No, he's not my match. No, let me tell you that right now. He's not my match.
Is this the guy that you like, did you meet him out?
I've met him twice now.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Hinge, huh? Wow, I really need to get a fucking Hinge.
I don't know. I will say Hinge
it's
dating.
More serious.
I don't know about serious because like I'm giving it the same energy I gave my Raya, but
okay, well if that's the fucking case.
Well, that besides the fact that I'm not actually reaching out first.
You're not like.
Although I
like down walls.
So when I use Hinge, I like to go through who's already liked me because I'm like, well, then I have no chance of rejection type of thing. It like boosts my ego. Yes and no. Actually, it makes me feel really good and really bad at the same time because sometimes like y'all be really like yikes out here writing to me and I'm like, in what world would this make sense? And I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Like, what are they saying? Like outlandish shit? Or
no, it's like they're 50-year-old fathers of 6 that are talking to me.
That's what I feel like my DMs is like on Instagram.
Yo, my DMs are wild.
Yo, like Daniel, fucking Sergeant Kelly.
Who's Daniel?
I'm literally just naming a couple of people that I saw in my DMs.
Oh, I was like, do we need to know who Daniel is?
No, they're always so nice. They start out with a compliment, like, "Oh my god, I think you're so beautiful. I would love to take you out for a drink." And I'm getting to the point where I'm like probably gonna pick someone up. I'm getting to that level.
But think about how many like press interviews you do, and I'm like, because nowadays I'm like, my DMs are open, they are open, and then the people that write to me, I'm like, no, not close, not close, not you. You got the memo. Yeah, you're not who the memo was for.
But like, would you realistically ever even talk to someone who slid into your DMs?
I think the only way that I would really entertain it is A, I have to be physically like very attracted to you, one, and 2, you'd have to like actually attempt to write to me multiple times. Like you would have to like really make an effort to get my attention, and then maybe I'll like indulge.
You know what? I will say it's going to depend on the person, obviously, but there was one guy who slid into my DMs. And he happened to be an actor, and I didn't really know who he was, but I thought he was really attractive, so I was like, fuck it, whatever. So I messaged him back.
B-list, C-list. D-list?
Oh my God. Well, I'm Z-list, so...
That's fine. We know where we are, though.
I'm not kidding.
No, bitch, you Z-list.
Yeah, I was like,
we are Z-list.
Fully Z-list.
I don't even know when we make the list.
Honestly, I don't really fucking know. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Did you indulge? Did you respond?
Oh my gosh. I responded. And honestly, I thought, like, he ended up getting back together with his ex-girlfriend, but he was
Did he tell you that?
Fucking nice. Yeah. Like, we were...
When was this?
Over the summer. No, I'm lying.
I was like...
No, you know when
this was? We're not codependent, y'all, because I'm learning about this with the rest of you.
No, this was... When did Hannah get married? Hannah got married in, like,
that was last summer.
Yeah, but Hannah got married in May, so we might have started chatting in, like...
Do I know about this human?
Yeah, you do. March, April. I might have invited him to Hannah's wedding, and then he was like, no, I can't. But like,
He was like,
honestly,
I actually
he was,
got a girlfriend.
well, he ended up getting back together with his girlfriend, but he's so fucking nice. And I honestly think about him so nice.
That's nice. Don't get right back with your girlfriend. Stop talking to me. I don't care. You should be.
Well, yeah,
like
like, I mean, he was always transparent about it. Like, we talked. Okay, let's move on.
No,
because like airing out all this man's information.
Now I'm intrigued. Have you ever slid into the DMs of a famous
celebrity?
man?
Yeah.
And what is the line, and how has that worked out for you?
Oh, definitely a fail. I've only done it one time.
Like, if you could recommend a way to go about this, do you have a recommendation?
No, fuck no, I don't have a recommendation.
Okay.
I'm literally sitting here single.
No, you're sitting here with me.
I'm sitting here single. Okay, so one time I messaged someone because you and Paige were on my fucking ass to message someone.
To see,
so
look,
I messaged someone.
I could not make anybody message anybody on Instagram.
I don't even like athletes like that, but I did message someone from the Brooklyn Nets, and I asked him to coffee, and he never responded.
Well, that's because you asked him for coffee.
Well, what the fuck else was I supposed to
Do
say?
you remember like what you actually said? Were you like, "Hey, you're cute, want coffee?" Now
Probably something along those lines.
I wouldn't respond to that either.
My go-to line on Bumble is, when I had a Bumble.
I was gonna say we're on Bumble now.
You know, when I had a Bumble is, what's your temperature on the thermostat? Because if they are
I don't
in
feel
the
like
60s,
that's open ended. Like, I feel like that's like when teachers ask a yes or no question, but they want full responses where you can literally say yes or no and the conversation's over.
no, I feel like guys that were on my Bumble responded very well to this question because
of look at you.
Well, look, I had to start it somehow.
I mean, it's better than nothing, but I don't know that if I were. Well, I am single. Like, for me, if I were single.
I know. I was like, be in the present. Be in the present.
Sorry, I'm just a little delusional.
You know what we need to do, though? We need to get a Bumble and switch over to the friend section. Just like...
I've done that.
That? Okay, I wish I could say that shocked me, but...
No.
Wait, didn't you meet a girl?
No. I do meet friends out quite frequently, but I did go on Bumble when I first moved to DC, when I was really lonely. My partner at the time was working 24/7. That's how I got a dog. But
Buka Bear?
No, that was Clove.
Clove.
But before I got Clove, I had Bumble BFF.
You had Bumble BFF.
And
the fact that you even...
But like, I was liking girls based off their looks.
What were the bios like?
I can't. It's been so long, but it was, you know what I saw all the time, like big Bachelor Monday girl, which would be like, I'm out.
Oh my! This is like
it was like that type. It was like 5 years ago.
Like,
you have to think
code
about
names,
that.
like
Yeah. So I was like, no, I will not be watching The Bachelor with you. I will not like a lot of made jokes like, will you accept my friendship rose? And I was like, never.
Will you accept my friendship rose?
So I never met anyone from Bumble.
Okay, but you tried.
I tried for. I would say like I gave it like a week or two.
Okay, I would switch on for like 30 minutes, scroll, and then switch back.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
But like
honestly,
nowadays, I'm not turning on my Bumble friends. Like, I feel like
that could be nice to like get a new. It's so fucking hard to make friends as an adult.
Yeah, but it's also harder. Like, I just never. First time, I don't trust anyone to begin with. Like, I've told you about that girl at the gym, and let me tell you, I'm the life of the party at the gym. Like, I'm actually a fun time at the gym.
You're a fun time at the gym.
You better believe it. I ask the trainers. I make them laugh. Like, I engage with all of them.
I need to see this.
You can come.
Okay.
You want to come for a group session?
Let's set that up after this because I'm actually...
Please, because I've been working to bench you. So, like, let me try. I can bench your weight. I don't know if I can bench you as a human, but I'm trying. Like, I can do a squat press with you.
What do you bench?
Right now, I'm at 225. So that's
225?
100 pounds over you, so I got you.
225.
Yeah, bitch.
Oh, you... Okay,
if I can do a
strong, huh?
I know, but you would never know, and that's
looking ass, huh?
It's because I ate too many fucking French fries. Anyway,
oh my god, damn, that's a lot of weight.
Yeah, because the thing about a gym is like you can be like, oh, that's gonna be too heavy for you. So the minute you tell me that, I'm like, let me try.
Yeah, so you're just like so fucking competitive.
I'm so competitive. I'm so stubborn. So the minute you're like, you can't do that, I'll like, let me do it, and I'll do 10 reps.
Meanwhile, I go to the gym and I'm like scared that everyone's like looking at me that they don't know what they know that I know that I don't know what I'm doing.
That's why I have to have a trainer, because I can't go to the gym and walk around as if I know what I'm doing. I could have a full plan. I will still walk
around as if I don't know.
Like I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, and it's so intimidating. And I'm like, everyone's so buff and good looking, and I'm like,
and they also all look like they know what they're doing.
Yeah,
and you know what? I bet you half of them don't. I bet you they're YouTubing it just like the rest of us.
I was like, I need to cancel my fucking Equinox membership because I'm just.
When's the last time you really went to your Equinox though?
2 days ago.
That's where you worked out?
Yeah, well, I went to the West Village one.
With Derek?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, you shouldn't go alone.
Oh my god. Okay, you know me.
You're acting sore.
Acting sore? You're such an asshole. I am sore. When I have it in my gym schedule, you'd be very afraid. Or honestly, I should just take over your gym.
You should take over my gym. Honestly, my gym environment is far more catered towards you than it is for me.
Why do you say that? What is that?
Everyone comes in and they're like cute sets. Everyone has a blue check. It's like kind of culty.
You don't have a blue check?
I do, but like I don't come in with cute sets. I promise you that. I go to the gym to work.
I come to the gym to work. I go to the gym to work too, set or not.
Yeah, you'll be like set up. Your eyebrows will still be done. Mine are like literally going in 6 directions as I'm working out, and I'm like trying to breathe.
I will be coming to your gym. I'm gonna disrupt your gym. Yeah,
it's for me. They would love you.
All right, I'll have you give me all the information after this. Anyway, wait a minute. We totally segued. We were talking about friends.
Okay, yeah. Let's get into it, because I feel like the older you get, the more you have to kind of like start defining roles and what people like, how people fit into your life. And I know that you and I have a very high expectation of friendship. Would you agree with that? I don't want to put you.
Do we have a high?
Okay, I know that I do.
Yeah, I'd say so. Well, I just don't walk around calling everyone my friend.
No, so friendship is earned.
Right. So if I'm even considering you my friend, I fully assessed the situation, assessed you.
Okay, how do you get there? So when you first meet someone, what do you consider them? Let's start there. And then how do you build?
When I first meet someone, they're a person. And that's
a good start.
And that is where we are for a while. Unless I feel like I like their energy and I just want to be
okay,
sometimes
Ciara,
buddy.
How did you feel when you first met me?
I wasn't really fucking with your energy when I first met you.
Hated her too.
Yeah.
I thought you were icy. And guess what? You were.
No, I'm not icy. I'm just
because the thing is, with your big ass eyes too, you sized me up. You were sizing me up.
I truly, honestly, okay.
I think when you meet people, you need to wear sunglasses.
Perhaps, but I can't do anything about the size of my eyes. I really don't
do something about the direction that they move.
But I'm really not trying to size anyone up, because that's honestly my pet peeve. Especially girls, when you meet girls, they're trying to size you up from the beginning. I'm really not. I'm just trying to catch your vibe. But I do know that I look everywhere. I'm assessing. I'm doing a lot of assessing, and my eyes are so big that you know where they're looking at, and my facial expressions are a bit much a bit much at times, but I'm not sizing anyone out because I honestly don't give a fuck. But
I remember leaving my first weekend meeting you saying, we're never going to be friends.
And look at us now, baby.
We still ain't friends.
No. Guys, she wants to put on this facade as if she doesn't love me.
Well, you were not fucking with me.
No, it's not that I wasn't fucking with you, but I don't know you. So it's like I moved differently.
So how do people get to know you after? Okay, so
let's be clear, guys. Let's be clear, because Mya is also the same fucking way. So while she's telling me that I'm icy,
my eyes aren't moving as the way yours do.
Mya is icy as fuck, and she has a problem with her tone. So I've always had it. She might say something, but it sounds so fucking mean compared to
it sounds like
it's brutal. It's like
hard. Hurt.
Yeah, it's like, okay, bitch, you don't have to say it like that.
And the thing is, in my mind, it's not being said like that.
Right.
It does always come out.
It always,
like that.
Yeah.
Always.
So, she's trying to tell me.
But either way.
So, yeah. So, you got a taste of your own medicine. I got a taste of my own medicine.
My medicine doesn't taste like yours.
So, it's a little different.
Yours is cherry and mine is grape.
Slightly. Why are you going to give me cherry?
Because I hate cherry medicine.
Yeah. You know what? Whatever. Anyway. But what would you say our breakthrough was?
To be honest, I don't know, but you have to.
To be honest, not sure. Still not sure.
Well, let me tell you why. I'm not sure because we have had the privilege of having the ability to watch our friendship grow, like to watch it back.
Totally.
But it's also through the lens of somebody else. So
That part.
It's hard now that its time has been removed to know like what it was that turned.
Yeah.
Because I don't even really feel like we were like chatting throughout the week or anything like that. Like when we saw each other, like we were cool.
Right. Well, there
like,
was a point in the summer where I did start FaceTiming you.
See, that feels, and I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I'm just like, in what world did we go from like truly not speaking to like the
to
FaceTiming?
I don't know. I just remember one day I was like, I'm just gonna FaceTime this bitch, and I did. And then we talked for like, I don't know, a while. And
Wow,
that
I
was
wish
like
I
our
could-
main thing of communication.
I
was
wish I could like
FaceTiming.
remember that first like real FaceTime.
We were definitely talking shit and gossiping about something and someone.
Oh, well, okay. That's easy.
Production, yeah.
Okay. I'm good for that.
But
then it was like, we had like what seemed like one somewhat of a slow start, and then like it happened. And when it happened, it happened.
it like fucking face
full
first
frame
into the pool.
I can think about
no
all
stop.
no stops. We were hanging out all the time. Like,
Oh my god, you were also started dating this guy around that time, and then we were all going out, and
Correct.
like that was also
it was like a thing.
yeah. And I started talking to one of his friends, and then
This is also true.
that we were going out so much.
It really, the only reason it seems like so much is because of now we don't leave the
We
couch.
don't, yeah.
So like it really wasn't that crazy. Like
No.
we were at like a frequency of like once or twice a week though. Like,
Totally.
so that
like Thursday nights was a night.
I still love it Thursday.
I still love it Thursday. Anyway, so yeah, we were going out, and that kind of, yeah, that definitely sped things up. And
so like one moment that I remember being like a catalyst was like when we had like a crazy night at the share house that we have in the summer, and we left.
My gosh, we
left everybody, and I think that was like a
That's
very
so
big
fucking true.
night
Yes.
for us. We were
Because
just like,
we were
fuck the
like,
noise, we're out of
yeah.
here. We're gonna have a good time.
No one else really wanted to go out. I remember Paige and Mana got into another car. We got into another car. They dropped us off at this bar, and then we were just like, all right, fuck it. We sat at the bar, started talking to these random people.
Man, we had a time that night.
We got back. We crawled back into the house
Like
that night at like
degenerates.
3 a.m.
Now we know how we got here.
Yeah.
But it's like, how does anyone else get here with us? Because there really is no one in my life that fills the role that you fill. Oh, God. This is why I don't compliment this bitch, because she just gets too heated about it.
Like, no, listen, it takes time. For me, it's always time. It's also just, it's really like if I vibe with you, if you pick up on things in social situations that I definitely pick up on, okay, then I'm like, all right, she's like a hypervigilant woman. We like hypervigilant.
Well, that we
person. But really, it's time, and it's
Okay, let me ask you this. Because we're saying like the word friendship is earned. What are you before you're a friend then?
Okay, so we talked about this summer. We actually made a whole little diagram almost. So you have this.
I wasn't privy to this.
Oh, you weren't
conversation.
privy. Yeah,
so
you weren't
you
there.
are educating me now.
Okay, so this is the levels of friendship. You have out on the sidewalk. You just happen to pass by each other.
Okay, but like, do y'all follow each other on social media if you're on the sidewalk?
Probably not. Not if you're on the sidewalk.
Because I feel like social media does add this whole different element to friendship these
Absolutely,
days, because like
totally.
you literally have just like Instagram
Yeah,
friends.
and you feel like you know them, so when you see them in person, you like can kind of catch up.
Right.
So then out on the sidewalks, so then you have an acquaintance. An acquaintance is like,
On the sidewalk has no title.
no, you just on the sidewalk.
Like, bitch, you're on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, we don't-
like, catch me outside.
I see
Like-
you when I see you.
Oh, okay. Like,
Like,
we will
we
never
don't-
we will never plan to see each other, but if
No.
it happens, it happens.
Mm-mm.
And like, we will.
Am I,
Are we
like-
gonna hug?
I mean, I have a friend that you have a friend that know each other probably, but like,
Okay.
there's not a lot that you know about me on the sidewalk.
Okay.
Okay, so then we have an acquaintance, like someone that's probably around a lot, but you don't know them like that.
Okay. Someone that's around because you invite them, or because someone else invited them.
Probably because someone else invited them.
Okay.
Or I mean, you could invite them. It just depends, because some people are really good at keeping acquaintances. But we've never had a deep conversation like, you don't know me to the depths of my soul, and I don't know
I
you.
actually think that's a really good point, because I know for one, I'm not good at keeping acquaintances, and so that's why I don't even consider them as like real.
Like, you could go out
substantive.
with this person, but you don't know anything about them, where they're from, what their shoe size is, nail color, like nothing.
So then, to me, that's still someone on the sidewalk.
Okay. Perhaps, but there's different kinds of people because
Sure, that's fine. I'm just
like
just
we
trying to
said,
learn.
you're ice cold. So anyway, so we have acquaintance.
Actually, we said that about you. But that's
So
fine.
we have acquaintance. Then you have acquaintance plus. You get a little bit more privilege than just like a regular acquaintance. So maybe
What if I go into the hospital?
maybe
for
I
you?
did invite you, huh?
Like, at what point does someone help you in a hospital situation?
Can I get there?
Okay, I just want to know.
Okay, acquaintance plus. You have acquaintance plus.
This is too much.
Then you have a friend, and then you have a friend. So acquaintance plus is like you're on your way to friendship level. It grows. You got to get through all these steps to get to friend.
I didn't know
And
that I
then-
needed a diagram for you to explain all this.
Yeah. Oh my God. Are you
A
kidding?
full-on
It's layered.
hierarchy.
It's layered. And then, then we have what comes after friend. Oh, friend, best friends,
What are
like
we?
sisters.
What are we?
Sisters, obviously. Then you have like the sisterhood at the top. Like, I'm fucking with you because you fucking with me, and yeah, and you can't go back from there. Well, let's be very clear. Actually, I misspoke. You can absolutely go back.
Because you can be demoted,
You can be demoted at any time.
At any time.
And
any
your
place.
ass could be back on that sidewalk, and I'll act like I never knew you. So, yes, obviously we are.
I mean, I always
sisters.
struggled with this, like, growing up or in like college,
Yeah.
high school, because there were always these, like, larger, for like the popular friend group, if you will, or like
Right.
that popular group, which I'm like,
I
could
know
be-
that group.
We
Yeah.
could be cool, but like, I actually don't think y'all are my friends.
No. And sisterhood and a deep friendship and me calling someone a best friend, like Paige always describes it as like, my eyes are closed, my back is turned. I don't worry about you. I'm not worrying about you in any social situation or any situation, period. And that to me was
Because like that's
the
utmost trust.
Yeah, that was like, that's the epitome of like trust and loyalty and knowing someone's down for you and that they have your back. And that's now how I describe my sisterhood and my best friends. And it doesn't mean I'm, and it's also a constructive friendship. Also, let me say that. It's like when I'm wrong, you tell me I'm wrong. When you're wrong, I'm telling you you're wrong. Like, we're not just feeding into each other's bullshit,
Right.
but we're also trying to make sure that we're better
You have
people.
to do that like in a tactful way. I feel
Totally.
like we've especially recently had like a lot of experiences where it's like, at what can you say to a friend without it crossing the line?
Right.
But it's still being constructive, because like I'm not gonna watch you just like destroy your life
Like-
because you want to. Like
No.
not that you.
Time and place, though. Like,
But what? I guess if you're at a sisterhood, is there really a time and place, or is it just like?
there's definitely a place. Like,
Yes.
whether I want to hear it or not, timing could be whatever, but there's definitely a place. Like, maybe not in a group full of people, maybe not.
We
like,
don't have a group full of people to be
it's
around.
also true.
Come on
It's
now.
awkward. Anyway, whatever. I mean, whatever, at your discretion. If you're my friend and you have an opinion about
I mean,
something,
to
then
be
I know
fair,
it's coming from a place
even
of
when-
love. Friendship needs to be constructive, whether time and place. I mean, it's all situational. But also, I know that if you're my friend and you really fuck with me on a certain level, and that like we have this sisterhood and this bond, you're not telling me this to hurt my feelings.
Or to like ruin you.
Yeah, or it's not coming from a place of destruction at all. It's coming from a place of love. Like, bitch, get your shit together.
Have you ever been in a situation where you've had to tell your friend, like a good friend, about their man acting up? Like, have you ever been privy to information?
Oh my God. Well, yeah.
I was like, you're looking at me now?
I was like trying to think. I was like, hell yeah. But, oh gosh, because now like friends are getting married now and engaged.
If it were me and you really did not fuck with the guy I was seeing, and we're married, like we're getting married,
Yeah.
down the aisle type of
Yeah.
thing. Are you stopping my wedding?
I'm not stopping your wedding, but I'm telling you that I don't like
When?
this man. What do you mean?
When?
All up
Are you-
and throughout the engagement until the wedding. Listen.
Are you still showing up to the wedding?
Of course I'm showing up.
But
Of course I'm showing up. I'm always going to show up, but I'm going to also tell you
Are you
that I
gonna
don't
show
fuck
up with
with
your
her.
stank face on though?
Perhaps.
And like,
But
your
I'm
eyes
there.
looking like, am I gonna have to edit your eyes in my wedding photos?
No. Oh my gosh. I'll be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in all the pictures, but you will absolutely
What
know
about
how
if I get
feel.
engaged to a friend that you don't?
Stop with all these hypotheticals. We don't even got a boyfriend yet.
Why you have to say it like that?
Because we're just
I could be my boyfriend tonight. Y'all want to be my boyfriend?
If you guys know anybody, we are looking.
But don't let them
actively.
follow me, because I don't like when men follow me before I meet them, because that gives me the ick. So if you actually have a man for me, have him DM me, please. I don't want him to know about me before I know about him.
An email. Maybe they'll shoot you an email. There's a friend in there for you. Maybe not a relationship, but a friend. But
No.
we keep getting on the topic of men. Fuck men.
I know. I mean, I wish.
You're like,
I would like to.
this person's coming to my wedding. I'm like, what wedding?
Okay, we
What
get it.
wedding?
I'm very single. Like,
Okay, so am I.
okay.
But I'm still going to come to your wedding even if I don't like this person. I tell all my friends before they get married, I'm like, if you don't want to do this, we can get in the
drive.
We will get in the car and leave right now.
No questions asked. I
I
will
was
not
like,
ask.
we're not going to worry about any
any.
deposits. We're not going to worry about anything. If you don't want to do this, we can go. And then
Yeah.
they proceed to marry said man.
And,
And
are they
that's-
all still
and that's
happily
fine.
married?
Yeah,
Great.
happily, but like married,
so
yes.
Still,
I'm just
still in
kidding.
a committed relationship.
Yeah, I feel like that gets so sticky. I don't want these guys to ever like come in between my friendship. So I'm like, whatever. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. I'm also a very low maintenance. Well,
I know the low maintenance did not just come out of your mouth.
let me. I'm not low maintenance with you, but I am a low maintenance friend. And
Oh,
like,
we just turn up the maintenance when it comes to me?
yeah, like
Oh,
with
thank you so
some of my
much.
friends, I don't need to talk to you every single day.
This bitch is the neediest fucking bitch. If I don't answer my phone for 1 second, she's
That's
like,
you though.
she'll text me like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm like, where are you?
Like, I'm in trouble.
I'll be
First
like,
off,
I'm looking for you.
you have my location. You could
Well,
almost...
for a while, it wasn't coming up. So.
And is it now? And
Yeah,
you're
no,
still
it's-
asking me where I am.
Well, if you didn't answer me, and you answer a group message that we're in,
Oh my god, that's the other thing. If,
Like, I'm feeling
if
like
you
there's
post on
something.
Instagram and you don't respond to Ciara's text, it's going to be a problem.
no, I'm gonna just hit you up on Instagram too. No, here's the thing though. I'm actually a very much a low maintenance type of friend. We don't have to talk every day. You don't have to call me. We don't
I'm
have
going
to
to quiz
text.
your friends because I don't believe you, and I know you don't even believe yourself.
Maya, are you kidding? Well, when I moved to New York, we're not in each other's face. I have friends in Atlanta. I have friends in Florida. I've got friends like Texas. Dude, also we're busy. Like, I don't expect to hear from my friends all the fucking time.
I don't
But-
either.
But like, can we pick up where we left off when we see each other? Yes. Also, because
How
I
realistic do you think that is when time passes, though?
to pick up where you left off with certain friends, I feel like you can do it easily.
And do you feel like that's what's happening, even though you are now in New York?
I feel like I have a group of friends where, like, when we see each other, balls to the wall. Like, we have a good fucking time. We catch up on shit. And granted, this is just from my side.
Right.
But even when I do, like, call them periodically or whatever, it's always like, oh my
I guess,
God, what
are
have you
those
been up
still
to?
your sisters, even though you have
Yeah,
less
for sure.
of a- okay.
For sure.
I agree with that.
For sure. Because I'm like, dude, we're busy. Like, engagements are coming and going, jobs, work, they're moving for work. Like, we all have so much shit going on. Life gets in the way, and we don't always have time. Like, we're not in college anymore. We're not, in high school anymore. Because, like, some of these girls I've known since high school. So, it's whatever. I will say, I've come in, like, I've had some run-ins with friends where it's like they have gotten offended that I haven't been scheduling time to talk to them all the
Does
time.
that give you the ick?
A little bit.
Because to me, it's like, then you actually don't understand how I can function and, like, how I really do have the best interest in you, but, like, I'm just actually busy.
Yeah. But I'm never mad at my friends for
I don't get mad
not
about that.
calling
I really
me
don't.
or not checking in on me or whatever the scenario or situation may be, because like I said, life is going on and we're all busy, and
Plus, you have me to get mad at for that.
yeah, you're really I'm the only stage 5 clinger that you have,
I actually would like to. I think I'm going to argue that point.
What? I'm only a stage 5 clinger with you.
Oh, sure. I thought you were saying that you're the only one that I.
Oh, no.
I was like-
I said that wrong.
Okay.
I'm the only stage 5 clinger with you.
Okay. So there will be some adjustments made after this conversation because I have other friends. Thank you.
Yeah, they have been getting offended lately. Yeah, you're right.
Like, girl, you are ruining my actual friendships.
I'm ruining your friendships.
My own sister is feeling like she doesn't have a place in my life. She's like, oh, because you got no sister and you replaced me. And you know you've heard that from her.
I
mouth.
have definitely heard that from Lexi. Lexi has been very vocal about that. But, well, I guess you have some boundaries to implement.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, like, I have a friend right now
Okay.
that I've known for a long, long time, but I feel like we have just, like, different views that are becoming more and more,
Dude.
like, just, like, more and more different.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, I really don't talk, like, about politics a lot, but there are certain things that, like, I am very passionate
It's inevitable
about.
sometimes, you know.
Especially, like, with, you know,
The Trump presidency.
great. I was going to try to say that much generally, but, like,
But
that did, like, that brought up a lot of talking points for a lot of friendships.
Right.
And so, to me, I'm wondering, like, I feel like my friendships are based in, like, loyalty and respect. And
absolutely.
if I don't really trust or respect your opinions on, like, let's say who the president was, or, like,
or just
or
even
like we
the
had
rhetoric.
COVID,
Right.
we had vaccination, like we
Right.
had all these like really large things that required a lot of buzzwords happening within like a short period of time, like
Yeah.
2 to 3 years, that really did show how people think and function about things. And I just don't think I fuck with people the way I used to.
And I have a friend that comes to mind when you say these exact things, because it is a point of, and unfortunately, it's actually important to know sometimes where your friends stand on certain situations, and not that you can't have friends with different viewpoints, but there is a fine line at times, and especially throughout the Trump's presidency, where the rhetoric was just fucking wild, and it was divisive, and it was just toxic. It's like, okay, you might not understand, or you might not be able to empathize
Fine.
with a viewpoint, my viewpoint specifically, but I need to know that as my friend, that you see me fully and wholly. And with some of the viewpoints that were kind of being thrown around, it was just like, okay, well, if you think this, then how are you really a friend to me?
Right, like
Or how do you
really
even
fucking with
respect me
if you
if you
are
have this
voting
viewpoint
for someone that is like so divisive, like you said?
Yeah, and like has such a racially driven rhetoric. I'm like, I just
racially and like societal. It wasn't just race. Like you basically,
Yeah.
if you're anything but like like a white straight man
right.
or a white
Yeah.
lady, that like
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard
what about my gay friends? What
Right.
about my black friends? What
And-
about me being a black woman? For me, if you're not accepting of like others,
Right.
especially marginalized communities, I really don't have a lot of space
Yeah.
for you in my life, because it does also, like you said, mean that you just straight up don't really accept me.
Well, yeah, and also I'm like, you don't even respect, especially if it's like a black and white friendship, where in my instance it is, and like, I'm never going to be exclusive to a group.
And you also don't want to
at all.
explain your own. Those are the moments where it's like explaining your own experiences.
Right.
feelings
I'm
with
like,
these
because
things.
I know how that feels, and the history that like my family's been through because of the color of our skin, and the limitations that have been put on us, and the things that we weren't able to do or weren't allowed to do, and Jim Crow and A, B, and C. I was like, I'm never gonna fucking be vocal about, you know, this group and not be accepting about a particular group with what they want to do with their life. I'm not in bed with them at night. It doesn't really matter to me.
Correct.
I'm going to be supportive of them as much as I can, but also what happens when we have kids? Is that what you're going to be teaching our kids? Like, is that what you're going to be, is this the narrative that you're going to be preaching around our kids? Because I'm definitely not going to be fucking with that at that point. I mean, it's at this point now where I'm like, look, either I'm going to ditch this friendship, and it doesn't matter how long I've known you, because we do disagree on a very major
principles, yeah.
Yeah, and that's inclusivity, and that's being accepting, and that's being a decent fucking human, whether you agree with this person's viewpoint or not. So
Okay, so like obviously things happen in pop culture all the time.
Right.
Like, number one, men love to cheat. They love it. What?
men love to okay.
They love it. They love to cheat. How do you feel? Because this is like a little bit of a lighter conversation, but like when your friend is so opposite in viewpoint on like a major pop culture scandal, because that's
culture,
different than like actually accepting
like that's different
than politics. But also, like, if you're going to be like, I have a friend right now, there's a very large cheating scandal that's happening in the media, who is kind of in defense of the man that's been cheating on his partner for 10 years.
Am I gonna not be your friend based on that? Like, I don't feel like it's going to have that much hold on me. But if you're in favor,
I still think it comes down to a principle.
I mean,
like,
yeah, but if you're in favor and you're in favor of, you're justifying why this person is
response
cheating,
is because, well, they didn't have a sex life to begin with.
that's not a fucking reason. It really depends, but I also feel like I hear you and I see you. I see what that viewpoint
It's something
is.
you don't forget, right?
And I don't forget it, and you'll never be around my man alone at all whatsoever.
So then that's not. So then you're automatically demoted.
Yeah.
You were demoted. You just went down.
Yeah.
You went down probably a few notches for me, to be honest.
Yeah, because I don't condone cheating at all whatsoever. Is this a person that's been cheated on?
No,
Okay.
that's
Because
the other
that's
thing.
the-
The minute your ass is cheated on. Ooh,
Yeah,
Lord,
because
that
it
will
really
change you.
changes. It changes. Because the minute you've been cheated on,
The
everything that you
disrespect is
thought that you were going to feel when you, like, hypothetically, everything you thought that you were going to feel goes out the fucking window. Because, you know what? I was thinking about this today, actually, because I used to say, like, with one of my boyfriends, like, oh my God, I was, like, so in love with him. He could cheat on me. I'd probably get over it, until he did cheat on me. And I thought that,
Are you over it now?
yeah, I'm over it now, but
How long did it take?
mm,
I'm just asking for a friend.
well, there were many times where I did want to go back, but the idea of being jealous and being worried.
Then it starts to change who you are.
The
and that's
idea of
what you
being
can't
jealous
do.
and worried about this other person who made a decision that had nothing
A
to
selfish
do with
decision.
that had nothing to do with me. I couldn't bring myself to be that way. I was like, I don't want to be this jealous person. I don't want to be checking in on you. I don't want to do this. That's exhausting. I can't make you love me, and I can't make you be exclusively with me. Do you want to sing that? I can't make you love me. If you right, though, but if you don't, and so I make your heart feel
something it won't.
something
You
it
just
won't.
can't, bitch.
Yeah. So if you want to go. So I was very stubborn in the fact that I wanted to be by myself, and I was not gonna be this jealous girlfriend type because this person decided to cheat on me. So it did take me
That's
like
true.
a year and a half, but I was I talk about it now. I'm very shocked at how strong I stood in that sentiment at the time, because I was hurt and I was down bad, and I mean, my mom even thought I was going to marry this guy. Like, she doesn't even believe in, like, love like that for me. Like,
but for you,
but
that's
for me,
different.
like, she's always
If
like,
you say
yeah,
for
yeah,
you,
okay.
that's a little different.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Cheating is one of those things that I have like zero respect for, and
Because it's like, you would leave me.
oh my God, you could absolutely
You could
get the fuck
honestly,
out.
you could
Get
send
the
me,
fuck
you
out.
could send me a text message before you're about to do it and be like, "We're done,
Bro.
I would respect you more."
Bro, do like Burger. I'm sorry,
Who's
I
Burger?
can't. Sex in the City. Oh my God,
You're
I was
right.
like, why
I'm sorry.
would
I'm
you?
sorry. I
Yeah.
did. It just didn't register.
I'm sorry, I can't. Don't hate me. I'd rather get a fucking Post-it note, sticky note, than like you
Okay, but we
cheating.
say all that, but I know if I got that text
Oh
or
my
that
God,
sticky note, I would be blowing up your phone.
I
like,
didn't
what
say
is
that
going on?
I wasn't going to be mad as hell. I never said that I wasn't going to be mad as fuck. But at least it's something. And you weren't running around with Jim, Jill, and Karen, behind my back, and now I got to
Not
find
a
out.
Karen, because it's always the Karens.
Well, I said what I said for a reason. Look, I didn't been there.
Girl.
I didn't been there, but yeah. Well, that's interesting. Yeah. I mean, cheating, no. This friend, I hope they never get cheated on.
I hope
but
no one ever continues to get
I
cheated
hope they
on.
never get cheated on, but you just have no idea until you get cheated on.
It's literal psychological warfare.
It fucks you up so bad. That level of betrayal, especially when it's someone that you love and you trust, it's gut-wrenching. I didn't eat for a month. I don't find it funny.
I felt like this was more therapy than I intended it to be. Like, I planned on having a good time. This got a little,
I know we got a little
this got a little
serious.
deeper than I planned for. But, I mean, these things have to happen. It's part of it. We've all been through this. Y'all have all been through this.
I mean, I think it's just part of getting older and redefining friendships.
It's
truly.
kind of redefining what you want for your life. And redefining
and
your
who you-
peace is really where it all comes down.
Redefining your peace. You better preach, girl. Redefine your
I'm
peace.
really good at preaching it. I just can't
Yes.
practice it.
Well, you'll get there. But
Yeah, in about 20
redefine your
years.
relationship, especially like in your later 20s and your 30s. You just have less time for fucking bullshit.
The thing is,
and
I've always operated as if I have no time. And here we still are.
And I've always operated like very selective with my friendships.
Yeah. If you're my friend, you're my friend.
Right. I think it was my mom. My mom always was like, I'm not one of your little friends, and this girl is not one of your little friends either.
Okay, so you probably grew up with parents like I did, where like your one friend in kindergarten did one thing to be disloyal to you, and then in third grade, your parents are like, "Oh, you're going on a play date with her because did you remember what she did to you in kindergarten?" And like my parents never forgot anything.
My mom would be like, "You're not going over there." Yeah,
she's not your friend.
She's not
How
your
many
friend.
times were you told that?
Oh my god, my mom made she was like, if she didn't like someone, I was never
out.
gonna see them again.
That's okay. So it's our parents.
Like, this girl's too fast. This is not your friend.
Okay, let's end it on this note.
All right, guys, we're out of here.
We'll see y'all next week.